Gundam fans, what's up? You already know we back at it again. Next part of the world tour. We are in uncharted territory. Up to this point, most of all of the openings I did videos for, those are for animes I've seen, or I have some recollection of what the openings are. Now we're in completely uncharted territory. From here on out, I think there might be one or two of them that I might recognize, but from here on out, this is stuff that I don't know. So what are we doing today? Today we're doing G Gundam, we're doing Turn A Gundam, and then we'll see what the video says. Maybe we can squeeze one more in, but I want to get these two down first. So G Fighter or G Gundam. So I played the Japanese game Gundam Extreme Verse, and this is how I know of this anime. And of course, Build Fighters, Tri Build Fighters, they the main protagonist, his Gundam is modeled after, or it took notes from the primary protagonist of this show, and his master is actually the protagonist of this show, if I'm not mistaken. So I thought that concept was really cool. I never actually watched the anime at all. I thought it was really cool how a martial artist can get really into their Gundam, and they had a whole series about martial arts and Gundam, so that's pretty cool. So let's jump into this. I don't know what I'm expecting here. Maybe we get some bangers out of this, but I don't know. All right, let's go. 3, 2, 1, go. What the heck? It's really sick. It's really sick. It's so 80s, 90s. I love this art style. This art style is really cool. Ooh, that's sick. It's so upbeat. I love it. That's how they control a Gundam, right? It's catchy. It's very catchy. Damn, I like that solo back there. Let's go back to that solo. Jeez. Okay, this is actually pretty solid, a very solid opening, actually. Off the get-go, they get us into it, like just right here. Like you see this lineup right here? That's like Power Rangers, you know what I mean? That speaks to me so hard, like Power Rangers. Maybe they're not like the actual Rangers themselves, but just the lineup is so like... It's so 80s, 90s how they intro everybody, but it's so nice. Oh, that's definitely cool. That's definitely cool. See, and then they just take off together like there's some sort of squad. So definitely cool. Very interesting. Very nice throwback here. I love the direction of how they took it. It's a little bit like it's a little bit crazy in a sense, but I can definitely get behind it. And the music itself definitely nice. It's very catchy. Very. I mean, that was opening one. Let's get into opening number 2. All right, here we go. Number 2. Oh, that art style is so cool. That's the bad guy, right? Oh, I think that's the Devil Gundam, right? Definitely a lot slower. Oh, this surprisingly works really fucking well. This works really well. his squad mates, right? There's something about like the 80s 90s direction in which they take stuff is really good. I think this one's okay. I thought it wasn't gonna work too well, but surprisingly it's actually really nice. I love the way they get us into this chorus right here, I think. No, this part right here. It's amping up. Yeah, it's pretty nice. He has a nice voice. He has a nice voice. Yeah, definitely a pretty solid opening by itself, but I love the first one a lot more. The first one, it spoke out to me a lot more. I think just the overall nature and the upbeat sounding tune of that one is definitely really nice. Don't get me wrong, this one's really good. It's almost like a love song, you know what I mean? I don't know if it's like a love song or it's just a feel good. I'm getting some romance vibes off this track. Again, I don't speak the language, so this is just what I'm getting off the tune, but definitely very good. Okay, so I lied. I thought there was 3 openings for G Fighter, but there's only 2. So to sum that back up, I think the first one is definitely really good. I can see that being the face of the show in terms of a track that sticks out when you think of the show. You have shows like Gundam Wing, Just Communication is going to be #1. Gundam Seed, Invoke. You know, that's kind of like the face of the show in terms of a track. They might only have 2 of them, but I think #1 sticks out even more. Now, actually, we're going to get into after War Gundam X. So I think the main Gundam is the Double X Gundam, right? Or the one with the satellite. The only reason why I know this is from Build Fighters, because Build Fighters does touch upon this one as well. Again, I've never seen the show. I've of course never seen the opening or whatnot. So let's jump into this one. So let's jump into this one. Damn, he's just jumping us right into it, eh? Oh, it has like a very Gundam Wing kind of sound. If this came on the same time as the Gundam Wing, right? Oh, it's our boy? Damn. That's like a heavy arms, right? It looks like heavy arms. Woo! Oh, cool shot, cool shot. Let me rewind that one more time. That's sick. That's sick. I think it was good. I think the sound is definitely good. It is. It's clear. It's as of the time when it came out. You know, your late 90s. So this sound definitely does reflect that. I mean, the visuals, I can't really say too much about it. I love the art style. Again, this is like the art style I like love. I don't know why. I think it's just because I geek out on this art style a lot because they tend to have some detailed parts to the designs and just the grittiness of it. It makes you feel very 90s and early 2000s when you do it. So I mean, overall this opening is definitely good. I don't think it sticks out too hard in my mind, but it's definitely pretty good. All right, here we go with the second one. Damn, what is it, final countdown? Same singer? I think. That's your girl, eh? I'm loving the intros. This is our like Char villain, right? I'm thinking. I like this one. This one's sick. They took some of the same visuals from opening 1. Oh! Ooh! Satellite cannon. I think that's so cool. I think that's so cool. Solar panels charging. Woohoo! Correct me if I'm wrong, but I think this is the song of the anime, right? Like this is like the I know there is opening 1, but this one is kind of the more definitive track when you think of this anime. Why I say that is because I think this kind of sounds like the soundtrack on the Gundam Extreme versus intro. I think the Gundam Extreme versus intro, they kind of do a little introduction into every show that they have. I think this is the one that's there, right? But I love it. I love this chorus part that she's singing on. Right here. All right, hold on. Right here, right here. Yeah, see this chorus part is sick. Yeah, overall a very solid 2 openings. I mean, this one is definitely the one that sticks out really hard in my mind. I think just the overall intensity of it. Again, don't get me wrong, you never have to be intense all the time to have an enjoyable opening. But I don't know, something about her. I love her voice in this one. I love the overall tune of it. Definitely this one sticks out in my mind the most. I mean, very solid openings and visuals as it is. I mean, the double X when he finally goes into satellite mode, that's hype as hell. And you know, most nowadays you have these new Gundams that are just kind of creeped up, where you don't have this outrageous tech where you need to like charge your weapons with a damn satellite. But that's really cool. Like, to me, that's really freaking cool. You have like a satellite based weapon and you're just kind of like emitting that energy. Definitely really cool nowadays. Don't see that now a lot because there are like better tech, but definitely a good throwback. Let's get into Turn A Gundam. All right, so Turn A Gundam. Now, this is the weirdest looking Gundam I've seen just because of the game. Again, I played the game, so I kind of had a recollection of this Gundam. To my understanding, it's like a little supernatural, right? Because they have like butterfly wings, and the Gundam is definitely the most interesting looking one. It kind of reminds me of Ultraman, to be honest. But this one, Turn A Gundam, definitely one of the most unique series that I've stumbled across. I didn't watch it, but when I look at it face value, I'm like, this is kind of weird. But I heard it's a really good series. So weird doesn't mean bad. It's just very unique in terms of the other Gundam stuff. So let's jump into it. Let's see what's good. The sound name, the track name is actually pretty funny. Turn A Turn. But let's go. What is this, Thriller?
Turn A Gundam.
Yeah, see, that art style is sick. Ooh. I wonder what the story is. Oh, we have a female protagonist. That's pretty cool. Oh, that's sick. Cool shots, cool shots. Damn, that art style is fucking sick. Oh, that's kind of creepy. Ooh, very reminiscent of like Ultraman, seriously. Just the overall direction where they use the Gundam to kind of illustrate some of the shots definitely reminds me of that. Um, I mean, the visual wise, it's a little bit chill. You didn't get too much out of it. Definitely a little bit interesting though. It definitely sticks along the lines of very supernatural. Just because of the shots that they gave us. I mean, we had that shot where it was just all the blonde girls, right? Like this one's kind of creepy. And they kind of explored the themes of like the cosmos and whatnot. But I actually love this shot right here. This one, like, oh, the overall mechanics of the Gundam itself, definitely really cool. I mean, this track, I guess, sticking to it, it's not bad, but it's not my cup of tea personally. A little bit. I don't know what the best way to describe it is. It's just not my cup of tea. I'm gonna be honest, just not my cup of tea. Let's jump into number 2, and this is the final one we're doing. All right, we go. Turn A 2. Let's go. Woohoo! I'm getting with that girl. I'm feeling the passion out of this artist right now. Woohoo! There's the wings. That's beautiful. This one's pretty cool. Okay. Very music video like. I want to go back to this shot over here. This shot is really cool. Or this part, sorry. I'm feeling that emotion out of this guy's voice. Holy. I like this one. This one's definitely my cup of tea. I like this one over the first one. And overall, what they do with it it's beautiful. I think it's really nice. They illustrating the good aspects of the show. I would imagine. Again, very supernatural. Just all the themes they're exploring, very supernatural. And even the mobile suit designs, they're very weird in comparison. Maybe there's an explanation of why, but I think the direction is whatever the director wanted it to be. But surprisingly, I love this Gundam design. It's actually really freaking cool. It's very different from everyone else, but it's surprisingly works really well. I want to go to this shot right here. Like, woo, look at that. Look at that. Okay. I don't know about this mobile suit though. That one is not really cool. Gundam though, sick. Overall, I had a good time with all these 6 openings. I think if I were to choose a couple that stuck out to my mind, of course, G Fighter Opening 1, and then the Double X or Gundam X Opening 2, and this one Opening 2. These ones stick out the most in my mind. I think these are kind of the more iconic tracks of their respective shows. When you think of that type of show or think of that Gundam show. So, I mean, this one's pretty fun. This is pretty fun. Exploring, the Gundam shows that I have never seen. I mean, what's coming up next is going to be Gundam Origins. And possibly we'll cram in a couple more of the remaining shows that I missed. But this was pretty fun. This is the next stop to my world tour. And stay tuned for the next one.